Hello and welcome back to another Idle Game video. This is Demon Ace, and today we are taking our first look at Idle Brick Breaker. This was the game that won in the questionnaire I gave you, the polls that I gave you for which game to play next. Siffy was very close second. We might take a look at Siffy here shortly, but for now, Brick Breaker won, so we're playing Idle Brick Breaker. This is another game by the same developer that made Idle Planet Miner, and he's also got The Tower. I'm sure you've seen plenty of ads for that. The Tower, I think, is probably his main game that he worked on and created. I played it for a little bit. Wasn't really my cup of tea, but we may get back into it since it seems like we like tech tree games. Definitely a cool little game here. So, quick confession: I've been playing this for about a week since I saw that it was going to win, just to get an idea of the game, how it works, and what we can do as far as video guides here. And it seems like there's going to be a decent amount of content we can make. Uh, but for the beginning of this video, we're starting off on a fresh account. This is not the one I've been playing on. I was going to show anyone who has never played the game before, show you some of the basics when you're first starting out. And for anyone that has played the game before and just wants to get to the part where I've been grinding for a little bit already and see where I'm at, I'll put a timestamp in the video right around here and tell you where to go to get to my main account progress section of this video. But for right now, for anyone that's never played this game, remember those games back in the day? They had the little bar moving across the bottom of the screen, um, or you move the bar at the bottom of the screen and you tried to catch the ball so it'll bounce back up and hit bricks to break them. Well, this is kind of the same thing, except there's no bar you have to control. The ball just flies around the screen and hits these bricks. Each of these bricks has a number on them, and that number correlates with how much money you'll get for breaking the brick. So, like this red one here started off at, I think it was like 160. So, whenever it breaks, I'll get $160. You can also, very early on, you can tap the bricks to break them, just like this. It's useful on the very early stages until you get some more stuff going here. For example, we can go to our ball section and we can purchase some more balls to fly around the screen. We can upgrade their speed so they're quicker and their power, how much they hit for. Let's get one more. And then we see right here we can unlock a new ball. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Now, what's interesting about this game is it appears that these first two options are always the same, no matter what. And then after that, it can get a little bit random. But your first options on your second ball that you unlock are always either going to be splash or sniper. I like to go sniper here for two reasons. The first one is it has the effect of it targets the nearest brick when it bounces off a wall. So it doesn't follow its trajectory of where it would have gone after hitting the wall like the white ball does. It doesn't have any effects. The sniper will go to the closest target as soon as it bounces off the wall. So it's helpful in the early stages. Instead of waiting for a ball to hit the brick on its own, this guy will just automatically go to the closest one. Very helpful. The other reason I like going to sniper first is there's a type of power curve in this game, I guess you could say, when you unlock these balls. So if I didn't pick sniper first, sniper would have popped up later. I could pick sniper later, and if I unlock this next ball here for 6,000, the stats on it are going to they're still going to be level 0, but they're inherently going to be better. It'll still be just one ball, but it'll have a better speed and better power rating than it would have if it was here in the second slot. So if I get Splash again later, then I will. It'll have better power than it would sitting here at rank 2. And I do believe Splash is going to be better on the later levels to clear faster. And we got the little arrow here telling us where to go next. We just unlocked the card system. This is similar to your manager system. So let's buy a new card. We got ball power increased. We have one slot available. We'll go ahead and click it and put it in that slot. Then of course need 50 gems to get a new slot. I do recommend saving up for 5 or 6 slots before we uh, really go hard on summoning or buying new cards. But there are 21 cards in total, meaning 21 slots that we'll have to purchase. Doesn't seem like it's going to take too long to get there, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a decent little system. It's the same type of system they have in the tower, and so far with the ones that I've unlocked on my main account, they're pretty nice cards to have. I mean, of course they should be, but this is the card system. It seems like it's always going to be cost 20 gems to buy a new card. And then, of course, the more slots you have, the next slot you have to unlock is going to start costing more. I think it's 50, 100, and then 200, 300, something like that. So the cost will go up on those. We also have an ad system, kind of like an auto plant miner. The mine rate, you can get times 1.5 all cash for watching an ad. And then we have other ads that will give you either gems or just straight cash. So this is another game where the ad purchase is very. It's a good one. It's something you might want to get if you want to throw any sort of money into the game. I've already purchased it and haven't regretted it. It doesn't come with any extra gems. It just has this always 1.5x cash active, and then whenever an ad pops up, it will give it to you. So what we're gonna do is similarly to Auto Planet Miner, you have to get a world value of $10 million, and then you can prestige, which is like selling your world or your galaxy. The thing is, in this game, it's a lot quicker to do it here than it is in Auto Planet Miner. So I'm going to work on selling this first world just to show y'all kind of what it looks like towards the end of it and what unlocks here after we do prestige for the first time. In the meantime, while I'm working my way towards the 10 million value world to prestige, we're going to continue upgrading our balls, the count, speed, power, and getting new balls to help get us further along. And watching the ads for the cash value and the times 1.5 multiplier. Anything that's going to help us get to 10 million quicker is what we're looking for. So I'm going to work on that, and I will see you when we can prestige. All right, we're not quite there yet, but we are on our way. I figured it would be nice to show y'all some of the other options of the balls that we get. So there, yeah, Splash comes back. Now this one is going to start off with a higher power than it would have if I picked it earlier. Splash does area damage whenever it taps a brick. It'll also damage the bricks around it. Demo here, stupid slow but packs a punch. You can see the power difference, very strong, but also the speed difference, very slow. I think for this we're gonna go with Splash. Hopefully helps get through the rest of the stages a little bit quicker. So I'll see you when I have anything else to update. And here's the next feature we have come across. After you have passed 20 stages, you get this arrow pointing up here to the plus sign. This is a perk system that resets whenever you sell your world and prestige. But every so many levels, it will give you a perk to choose from. We've got all ball speed, power, future perk requirements reduced by 20%. That means that the next perk I can get is going to come 20% quicker than it normally would. I'm going to go with ball speed. Speed's definitely one of the best stats we can get from what I've seen, and we can see that the next perk we can get unlocks once we get to stage 50. So it's a neat little system, and it does reset whenever you prestige. So it makes every run a little bit unique in that there's like 10 different options you can choose from, but you only get to choose from three whenever you get to pick a perk. So every run's a little bit different. It's it's neat. I like it. All right, we've got enough for our next perk. And one thing I forgot to mention is whenever you complete a stage, you get a stage bonus of cash. We'll see here in a second. It does appear that the stage bonus is a percentage. It's based on the amount of cash that you received in total from that stage, from all the blocks that are there. So this one has a lot of blues and a couple pinks. Should be a pretty decent stage bonus. But on a stage where it's just a bunch of green blocks, the smallest health value ones, the stage bonus will not be that much. So it's still neat. You get and there's different multipliers you can have, like the stage bonus right here. If we select this, then we're going to start getting more from the stage bonus. The I'm gonna do the ball speed upgrade. We also got cash bricks, which I forgot to mention. If we can see one, sometimes the bricks will just have a little dollar sign in them. And if we go take a look at our stats right here, we can see that the cash brick bonus is times 10. So whatever cash that the brick would have given you will then be multiplied by 10. So neat little systems to engage with, and I'm sure there will be a lot of variability stuff you can do. I think we're going to go with the scatter ball here. This one's pretty neat and good for wave clear. Whenever it hits a wall, this blue guy right here, not a brick, it's got to hit a wall, it will spawn two little tiny balls. I knew I was going to have a hard time covering this game. Get used to me saying the word ball a lot. Um, but yeah, it'll spawn two mini ones that deal 40% of the power of the main one. But once you get a lot of them going and hitting the screen as often as it can, the screen fills up pretty quick with a lot of balls. So I'll show you on the main account what this game can look like, and we know from this guy that this is still just the beginning. I'm sure this game gets even more wild the longer you play, and I'm excited. So right now we are 1.69 million, and unfortunately this stats page doesn't have a timer like an Idle Planet miner. So I've had to have my own timer going. Let's see, it has been 21 minutes so far, already at 1.7 million, and it's going to keep going quicker and quicker while we do this. So, once again, I'll see you when it's time to prestige. All right, and coming in at just around 50 minutes, this is what our screen looks like. You can see that we didn't even run out of the first uh, cash ad reward thingy. It lasts for an hour, so just around 50 minutes, just over level 106. We are ready to prestige. Let's go ahead and do it now. So at 10 million, you can prestige for 10 prestige tokens, but it's not like Idle Planet Miner, where if you wanted to go to 100 million, you'd get 30 tokens. It's a bit of a weird system, kind of hard to nail down exactly how many tokens you get per certain value, but it's fine. The game progresses really quickly, actually. Pretty happy with it. So we're going to go ahead and prestige now and show you what we get. So we start over, we keep our cards and prestige bonus, and that's it. And with that, we get these first two options unlocked. We can get a new badge. Ball speed is definitely one of the best ones. And then you can see cost goes up, and we get a new option. So a lot like the mothership room in Idle Planet Miner, select one, it stays there, and you can upgrade it, and then you get another different option to choose from. Not sure where it ends, but we're working on it. Now we also have a skills tree. So for every ball you unlock its skill tree, and it requires these stars, which you can get from the now unlocked mission tab. If you complete these missions, they'll give you gems by themselves, but also these chests. And every week, get to the end here, you can get 8 stars from this one and 4 stars from this one. So every week you get stars from that. So you can use these stars to upgrade different stats for the balls or give them new abilities. So eventually we can get splash damage on the basic ball. Every 5 seconds it multiplies. Oh, that's neat. Um, I haven't looked through all these yet, but that's fine. So it is a neat little skill tree you can unlock. Very nice. The game does have tournaments. It's got challenges where you have to reset your galaxy or your world, whatever it's called here, and see how far you can get. And you'll get badges. They also have badges in the game for kind of like stars in Auto Planet Miner. Each badge increases the power of whatever ball it lands on by 20%. We've also got the event system, which I'll show you on the main account what that's for. Think of it like the same thing in Auto Planet Miner where you earn hollow bolts. You're earning a different currency for this on the tab down here. The achievements are pretty meh. You only get 5 gems for each tier that you complete, but I mean, it's something. So overall, pretty neat little game. Let me know if y'all are interested in it, and I'll keep playing it. I'm having a good time with it. So that's going to be it for the beginning part of this video, just kind of showcasing the game. Let me now move over to my main account and show you where we have gotten in less than a week. So for the remainder of this, I'm gotta put it on the phone. It's not syncing with the cloud server on the computer, but that's fine. So here's where we're at. We have purchased the ads pack and the starter pack. The only other pack to get is the epic one, which I will do eventually, just not right now. And let's show you what our screen's looking like. So we can see we've hit 12 trillion cash in the top there. Our level 845. These new shield blocks have popped up, which are super annoying. And this is this is where it looks like where I'm at right now. Very, very fun, easy game to get into. It's a solid waste of time. I've enjoyed it. This is the prestige section for the account here. I have been speed running getting these options unlocked because I knew that this one right here, Prestige Reward, was going to be in the list at some point, and I found it right there. So we can get Prestige. So at 28 trillion world value, we have a base reward of 110. We do have a bonus already. The bonus comes from these perks. Sometimes we'll get the option for Prestige bonuses, and I select those whenever they're available. But now we can actually manually upgrade a prestige bonus for all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Prestige, start over, prestige reward. What's the next one? Cash brick spawn chance. That's pretty good. And 67 to upgrade that. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty fun, easy game. I've already gone through a couple challenges. You can see we got the badges on the basic ball right there at the top. These are the cards we're looking at right now. And I do have more unlocked, just not any room for them. So we'll be saving up for the next slot to place another card. So the other option I was going to show you, they do have the event pass, very similar to Auto Planet Miner. It comes around so I don't know how, I guess every 2 weeks, hopefully. But it has these green moons in there. It's the other type of currency where you can use them here, and it's just for upgrading ball power. That's all it is. So just another area to progress. I did purchase this one. I probably won't be purchasing any more of these. It didn't seem like it was very worthwhile, but it was decent to start with. It gave us a lot of these tokens we can use, which will they have power ups and other different types of uh, bonuses they can give you. So yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far, and we can see here, just from where I'm at, it starts off. This is a terrible map to start with, but we are cruising along very nicely. Yeah, terrible map to start with. Typically, I'm already up to 10 white balls by now. But that's fine. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know if y'all still want me to take a look at Sify and cover that. It was very close in the rankings. Let me know if y'all are playing this, or if you're interested in me continuing to play it. I can see where I could play this for a few months and get enough enjoyment out of it, and then maybe start looking at the tower, because I don't know how deep this game goes. But of course, knowing this developer, even where I'm at is still just the beginning of the game. I'm sure it gets pretty crazy later on. Uh, the first milestone we have to hit is you're unlocking a new ball, and yeah, it costs money, and the one of the options later on down the line is the next ball costs 400 billion cash, which takes quite a while to get to for me right now. The next one after that is 10 quadrillion cash, so that's even further away. But the first milestone we have to get through is the 400 billion ball option. We need to get to a point where we can unlock that comfortably and quickly as well, and get value out of it. Because I can unlock it, and then I just sit in that one ball for the rest of the world. I have to quickly sell it because I can't do much more, not bringing in enough cash. So we need to upgrade the stage completion bonus, all bricks cash, getting this cash brick chance, that'll help. We just have to keep playing. So that'll be the first milestone we try to cover and reach as soon as possible. But as far as this video, that's going to be it. Again, yeah, let me know if y'all are playing this or interested in playing it, and if we want to see more content covering this. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day.